Hey, yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. So today I'm just gonna give you guys a few tips and tricks, man, a lot of pro players haven't really talked about, or a lot of streamers haven't really mentioned to you guys. So let's just get started with the video, man. I don't want to waste your time. So number one on the list, that's gonna be controller. So if you're on PlayStation, you're gonna be at a huge advantage, man. And I say that because PlayStation just has that extra aim assist, man. Simple as that. If you guys watch my channel, I've tested multiple controllers, and third-party controllers are probably the worst controllers you can use. I always stick to first-party controllers, and you know, I use Scuff, man. I use Scuff. Those are technically still first-party controllers because all they do is just purchase the original, you know, PlayStation controller, either if it's PS4 or PS5, and they just mod it up. That's it. So if you want to use, I definitely say just stick to first-party or some of those customizable like Battle Beaver, aim controller, or even Scuff. So yeah, stick to those controllers. And Xbox players, I am sorry, man, if you're on Xbox, you're just gonna have to stick with them, man. I'm telling you, man, on my channel, I'm always switching between my Elite controller or some of my PlayStation controllers, and I can tell you clearly, man, after some testing, Xbox has a little less aim assist, and I'm sorry, man, that's just how the way it goes. So if you're on PC, hey, just make the investment, man. Buy yourself a PlayStation controller, but not just any controller. So moving on to 1.1, because it's technically still by controllers, you need a pro controller. And guys, I cannot say this enough and stress this enough, man. You need a pro controller. You want to play better, make the investment. A lot of these pro players, you know, rocking Scuffs, Battle Beavers, whatever it is, and you need it, man. You need those extra paddles, you need those instant triggers. Instant triggers are basically mouse clicks that make you shoot faster, aim faster. Is just some of the mods, man, that they have with these controllers. So you definitely have to make the investment. And these controllers are gonna run you anywhere from like $200 to like even $300, man. And it's just kind of crazy. So I'm just gonna give you guys a few recommendations. If you're on PC, man, I recommend you to get a PS4 controller. You guys are like, yo, what? A PS4 controller instead of a PS5 controller? Yes, man. The PS4 controller, I don't know if it's the small form factor of the controller, but I do feel like I have more control of my shots, and it does feel like I just lock onto players. You know, PlayStation overall, you already have extra aim assist, but then I don't know what it is with the PlayStation 4 controller, but I'm just locking on to people and I always play better. So when I'm trying to make a video, I just, you know, lock in, man, with my PS4 controller, and I just play at a freaking 150%, bro, better. so it just, and guys, if you guys don't believe me, some of your streamers are still rocking PS4 controllers. They have not made the switch. If you guys notice, pro players are still rocking the PS4 controller, and that's not without reason, guys. All right, so even if they went to PS5, you still got the aim assist. Takes a little bit more, you know, training because it's a little bit bigger controller. But I'm just saying, man, PC, get a PS4 controller. If you're on PS5, just buy a pro controller, man, and you're good to go. And for Xbox players, I'm just gonna recommend, man, like I said, stick to first party controllers. I rock the Xbox Elite Core 2 when I'm playing on my Xbox. Or, you know, if you watch my channel, I'm always switching between the Elite controller and some of this other stuff. But I'm telling you right now, after that gruesome testing, guys, PlayStation just has more aim assist, and I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to say, man. Get a PlayStation 5, get a PC, I don't know. So, all right, moving on, man. Now, this is number 2 on the list, but I feel like I just got to mention this because it's very important. You guys heard this before, but you're going to have to boost that sensitivity, man. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to do that because when you're trying to switch on people, do that quick 180 on them, man, you're going to have a sensitivity to even be capable of doing that, man. So you're just going to have to train. I would recommend, man, doing by increments, just slowly increasing your sensitivity over time. Just, you have to do it, man. A lot of the pro players max out at 6 or 7 sensitivity. I play at 11. I recommend you to play a little bit higher than 6 and 7, but if you just want to, I would just say stick to 6 and 7. But if you're really trying to just keep going, I would just recommend keep going. And the reason I play with sensitivity 11 is because that's how I just came up, man. Ever since Call of Duty 4, I've always been at sensitivity 11, and that's where I feel comfortable at, and I'm not going to change that anytime soon. So it's just kind of just finding where your area is and just kind of playing at that. So that's very important, guys. Also, I did make a video on Call of Duty settings, so if you guys want to check that video out, just go to videos on my channel, man. Check that out. There's some setting videos for Xbox and PlayStation. Just go. I don't want to talk about it on this video. All right, next. All right, man, so number 3 on the list, and this is going to be accuracy focus. So I'm working on a different video, but I'm going to kind of briefly talk about it here. So first things first, man. So accuracy focus, I call this because you're going to have to actively try to shoot the chest and the head. Why? Because that's where you could, you know, inflict the most damage onto another player. And it's very important to train yourself, man. So mind to muscle memory right there, man. It is very important to train yourself to hit above the chest and head. That way you drop these other players a lot faster. And a reason why I mention this a lot is because if you don't do that, you're gonna be putting yourself at a huge disadvantage. Because let's say I'm playing, man. Let's say I play for an hour. I'm on the top of the leaderboard. I'm dropping people constantly. I'm just playing at my best, very best. With Call of Duty system, it's gonna decrease the damage I inflict to other players, and they do this purposely, man. It is so annoying. And for the players who are doing really, really bad, they increase their damage. If you guys didn't know this, it is clear thing, man. I'm gonna talk about this in my other video, but it is very important to know that this is a pay-to-win system. Simple as that. You often see it with a lot of these streamers. They'll hype up this new skin gun that's coming out, and these guns really are buffed, man. They're shooting, they're inflicting more damage to players. And that's not a lie, man. It's just a better gun. And then after they get a lot of people to purchase that skin, they'll then nerf the gun, right? This is just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. They do this all the time. They did it with Warzone 1. They're doing it now. It's just, and actually, man, they actually have a patent, guys, on their freaking system or whatever. But I'm gonna get into that different video. So, guys, the reason I say shoot the head in the chest, you inflict the most damage, and it's just gonna put you at equal, kind of like if you're fighting against someone who you know, a shitty player who just locks in. You seen it, man. You shoot some guy like freaking 6-7 times, they don't go down, but the guy turns around, shoots you like in their fucking stomach for 2 shots, 3 shots, and you're dead. You've seen that, bro. You see, it's just a pay to win shit. So I'll talk about that. Just mind a muscle memory, man. Please focus on shooting above the chest and the head, and all this is going to do is just level the playing field. And it's very important, man, for you to consciously, man, when you see a player, to focus your shots on their chest and head constantly, because this could happen, man. It happens all the time. You're just playing and you really don't want to think about anything, right? Because some of you guys you got to go to work, you know, you're freaking tired and stuff like that, and you just want to hop onto a game and just not really think about anything. But you have to train yourself to constantly think to shoot at the chest and the head. Same with like if you're in the gym, man. Mind to muscle memory. You really have to focus and think about the muscle that you're hitting, so you can really activate your biceps, your triceps, whatever you're really trying to focus on working on. So it's same thing here, guys. Train yourself constantly. When you see a player, focus your shots constantly. Don't just play unconsciously. Okay, I don't know if that make that sense, but hope that helps, man. But moving on to number 4 on the list, man. This is gonna be accessories, and I cannot tell you, bro. You would not catch me without my Control Freak thumbsticks. This is so crucial for you to be a better player and to be able to beam people from across the map and just have better control your aim. This is so important, bro. I have a pair of Control Freaks for each of my controllers. You would not catch me without them, man. I will play like trash if I didn't have these. So if you're playing like trash right now and you don't have them, that's probably why. Trust me, it's gonna make a huge difference. So go, man. I'm gonna leave a link down below. I'm not sponsored in any kind of way, but Control Freaks, man, if you guys are watching this video, you want to sponsor me, bro, I ain't gonna say no. Simple. Hey, send me a couple pairs, bro. Send me some stuff, but do not send me those shitty Control Freak discs. Guys, you guys probably seen this, man. It's like a little disc that goes under your analog stick. If you're using that, man, do not use that, bro. All it does is gonna limit your range of motion. It's just gonna make you a shitty player and it's just gonna make you rely on that too much, bro. And you don't need that. I see people playing at 20 sensitivity and they're rocking those discs. Like, it just defeats the purpose. Like, why don't you just lower your sensitivity, slap some thumbsticks? Why are you rocking thumbsticks and freaking discs and playing at 20? Like, bro, what? It makes no sense. But there's people out there doing that, man. And definitely get yourself a pair. Like I said, I'm not sponsored. I'm gonna leave a link down below if you guys want to check that out. And yeah, man, just it's just gonna give you that grip, give you the extra range of motion. The reason I recommend the Galaxy ones is just because right side's a high rise, left side's a low rise, and that's typically what people use for Call of Duty. High rise is, like I said, control, gives you more control and stuff, and left side is a low rise because it makes you pressing the analog stick inside a lot easier. Because if you had a high rise, it just puts a little bit more stress on your thumbs. So yeah, guys, get yourself a pair of Control Freak thumbsticks, and yep, moving on. And also something I really want to mention real quick, man, is for you Xbox Elite controllers, I know your controller comes with extra long sticks. Do not use those, or if you have to use those, make sure you get the low rise for the left and right. You can't have a high stick and then place another high rise stick on it. All it's gonna do is just create more stress for your thumb and make it more annoying to play. And it just is, don't do that, man. What I recommend, keep the original stock sticks, the low ones, and then buy the ones I just mentioned earlier. Like I said, it's very important, man. And why do you want the thumbsticks instead of the long stick? It's just because you get more real estate with the stick on the Control Freaks. And you get that grip, extra grip for sure, and you get that range of motion. So that's why I recommend that, man. You need that, bro. You just need it. Trust me, man. It's gonna make a huge difference if you haven't done that. So now, number 6 on the list, and I have not seen anyone talk about this, which blows my mind. So if you bought a pro controller like an Xbox Elite, first party, guys, first party, so or DualSense Edge, the PlayStation has a settings where you could go in, change your dead zone and all that stuff, right? It just came out. It's a new thing. Xbox has been having the app where you can go in there and change your dead zone and all that sensitivity, whatever it is, with your controller. Listen up, guys. I always recommend you to do the changes in the game. Do not do it with the app on Xbox or the settings on your PlayStation 5. Do not do that, okay? You always want to do it in game. The way the game's supposed to be played, the engine, you want to make those changes in the game, okay? I cannot stress that enough. It's going to make the game smooth and more accurate if you use in-game, whether it's Overwatch, Battlefield, Call of Duty, whatever, you change it in-game. Do not use these other settings. And also, you have to pick one. Do not change your settings with your controller and your controller settings and then change it in the game, especially if you have different settings for both of the controllers. Do not do that. All that's going to do is create a delay in your controller, and you want to minimize delay as much as possible. So choose one or the other. But believe me when I say this, I've done the testing. Always go with in-game. Dude, a lot of people have different settings on their controller and then different settings in-game. Please don't do that. All right, guys, this video is too damn long now, so I'm gonna have to chop this up. Guys, if you found this video informative or you like this video, man, make sure to comment down below and let me know if you guys want to see a part 2. If you guys don't want to see a part 2, I won't make a part 2. And I am working on 2 other videos, and hopefully I can get that out to you guys as soon as possible. I just been so caught up with work lately, man. It's just been so busy, and I just haven't had the chance, man, to make more videos for you guys, and that's why I haven't been posting. But hopefully I can get those videos out as soon as possible. And thank you for all the new subscribers, man. I really appreciate all the love and all the support lately, and see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.